Yeah. Okay. I'll not be interested. No, don't push me. I already know that this is a scam. How do I know it? Because I actually teach people finance, so I know that this is definite a scam. All right, thank you.
Yeah, Akshat, all okay?
Yeah, so it's another scam call. With the internet penetration increasing these days, a lot of people are getting scammed. It's a very sad situation. So how about we discuss this topic further on our talk show Finance Made Simple?
Sure, let's do it.
With the internet penetration increasing in India, so would the online frauds increase. Especially if you are giving your financial data, this can create a financial havoc on you. So, on today's episode of Finance Made Simple by Canara HSBC Life Insurance, we have with us Mr. Vikas Gupta, who is the Chief Compliance Officer of the firm, and we will talk about online frauds that happen in the finance industry and how customers can protect themselves. So, if you could just help us understand the landscape, to what extent these online frauds are happening, and how you have seen this situation play out. Is it going to increase with time? So if you can present a broad commentary there.
Yeah, thanks, Akshat. I think this is a very interesting topic and quite buzzing nowadays also. So basically, if you see, we got simplicity of making payments, doing things, buying online and all those things. But definitely one side is the benefit. Second side, definitely there are risks which are involved when you do such transactions. And definitely every transaction, any transaction which we do is basically can expose us to a cybercrime, where hundreds and thousands of people in a very structured manner operating across the world to basically try to siphon out the money or siphon out the data, confidential data of the customers. So this is, if you see, there's a cyber suraksha which has been started by the Ministry of Home Affairs also. So it talks about, their report talks about the 60% of the cyber frauds are currently happening online. It's a big number basically. So there are 2-3 things which companies generally does, basically how to protect it. And first I'll talk about what type of crimes are generally happening. So there are there are 4 ways or 5 ways generally which are used by the online fraudster to basically defraud you. One is basically they try to send a phishing email to you, in which they try to basically get your confidential data in the form of credit card and so forth. Secondly, they try to basically send you a malicious software, which basically a Trojan or a spamware and all those things, which basically gets onboarded on your devices and which can basically lead into a different type of cyber frauds other than financial also, which can be pornography and all those things. Third type of fraud which happens basically where you get lured with a small token of gifts which are coming and people try to clone or hack your systems and do a financial transactions on your behalf. This happened especially in the case of very big NBFCs and so on and so forth, payment banks. Third is basically they try to steal your data and try to basically sell that data to across, and definitely you must be getting calls just like the call you got. And what is happening now, which is getting very famous, especially with the entities, is basically when you must have heard about ransomwares, where they basically try to put a malicious software in your systems and try to hack or lock your systems, and then generally demand payments in the form of bitcoins and others in a digital currency for releasing your systems. Recently happened in big hospitals, big distributors and so on and so forth, and big airlines company also. So that is what is happening. So this is a basic landscape, what is happening. In terms of how you can protect yourself, people who are doing transactions online, they should keep their antiviruses updated. They should ensure that they should not click on any the email which they are not recognized with. Third, they should not get lured with a small token of gifts which they receive free if they do a particular type of or click on particular type of transactions. And fourth, they should not allow or keep their sensitive information like credit card, DOBs and all those things available in a very general public. Data is very cheap. They should not get lured with to use free Wi-Fi's, because that also becomes a very key area where we have seen where people get compromised in terms of their systems. And fourth is basically they should keep complex passwords. The general DOBs, their name, year and all those things that should not be kept. So if they take these key steps, I think they will be able to protect their data and they will be basically safe from the online fraud.
Thank you so much for this insightful chat. I hope you enjoyed this conversation and it gave you some tips and strategies as to how to keep your data safe by not getting lured by lucrative schemes. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you the next time.
Canara HSBC Life Insurance. Promises का partner.